I met my ex at a club after 3 months of no contact. My ex and I broke up in September. It was tough, but I eventually chose to go the no contact route to get this over with. Today, the boys told me to join them at the club. They clearly got my back. I of course went with them. Well, as soon as I step inside the club, I bump into a girl I didn't recognize at first. It was my ex. I instinctively excused myself for bumping into her not knowing it was her. And then we just looked at each other weirdly. She said, "There are so many things I want to tell you." As she was about to grab my hand to take me with her to talk. But I said, "I don't need to know." And went along with my boys. I'll say that's a W.
I agree. That's the biggest W you could have taken. You can't know what she was doing the last couple of years when she was not with you. She might have been went through in those last couple of years. And you don't want to be with a woman like that. A lot of emotional baggage and trauma for you to deal with.
How do you know you got a good man? This man has worked 27 days straight. He went to work at 7 a.m. this morning. It is now 6:37 at night. He wanted barbecue, I wanted Japanese. He went and got his barbecue ribs first. But guess what? He refuses to eat until I've got my food. So he's inside the Japanese steakhouse right now, picking up my food, and he hasn't eaten all day. But he won't eat without me being able to eat at the same time that he does. He does this all. He works this hard for a family with 3 children that he did not have the pleasure in helping to create. And he's been sick for the past week. Still went to work.
Be nice to niggas, man. Be nice to them. Be nice to good men. Don't be fucking nice for manipulators and narcissists and liars, because they exist. But the genuinely good men that genuinely are hardworking and want to protect you and want to you, be nice to them. I promise you, it's so much easier than trying to be a bitch. And if you want them to do things for you, be nice to them and maybe suck their dick from time to time if you're into it. You can be nice to them and have boundaries. You don't have to control them and micromanage them and tell them what to do, how to dress. No, let niggas be niggas and actually genuinely appreciate them for who they are. And if they're flawed, as all human beings are, accept it. If it's not working for you, find somebody else.
What is that when she says, "You're the only one I talk to"? Oh yeah, of course I'm the only one you're talking to. You're an angel. You're not from this planet.
What I look like? A dumbass nigga.
So a lot of women are saying they're ready to be feminine, they're ready to be submissive, but it's almost too late. You're asking men to accept that you at age 50, what you should have been at age 25.
No, guys, it's not too late. It's not too late. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. If only they're willing to put $5 million in your bank account. Then I say give them the chance of their life.
What's an opinion you have that might piss some people off?
Going 50-50 with a man in a healthy relationship doesn't exist. And this is going to be so controversial, but let's fucking do it. A man that is willing to go 50-50 with a woman is a man that still yet doesn't have the intention of being a financial provider. When a man says, "I want my woman to provide for herself," while still expecting her to raise his children, he's basically saying, "I want my wife to be half of the man for me, while still being all of the woman." This is an unbalanced equation of the feminine and masculine dynamic. When the woman is working to provide the other 50% while raising children, it will put her on survival mode, and she cannot fulfill her divine purpose as a mother to carry, nurture, and raise her children to be the highest reflection of their father. And then men say, "I will not provide for you, I will not marry you, and I will not lead you."
Dude, this guy's tiny. He must be a dwarf. Sorry, I'm not interested in being fat.
The comments under this video have been distasteful, disgusting, disrespectful.
So for those of you who did not see the comment, it says, "I'm not interested in A-cups." And rightfully so, because how dare you make fun of a man's member size and expect to have lols and people agreeing with you in the comments. This girl is delusional. I say this all the time. Don't come with the fire if you ain't gonna sustain the heat. This man has been waiting for this his whole life. I can feel in a way that this man has been abused his whole life in this marriage. But yeah, this is obviously just jokes.
Okay, so I really want to mention something, and I know I'm gonna get shit for it in my comment section, and that's totally fine. But you know how women always tell guys like, "Hey, you have a sister, you have a mother, you have aunties, you have a grandma, you have a daughter. Make sure you treat women better." But what about women? Us women also have fathers, we have brothers, we have sons, we have cousins, we have uncles. Why don't we tend to treat men better too? I mean, doesn't it work both ways? You cannot expect to be treated like a princess or like a queen, and you're here treating your man like you have to treat your man like a king in order to be treated like a queen. You have to treat him like a prince in order to be treated like a princess. You have to treat him with respect in order for him to respect you back. You have to be there for him in order for him to be there for you.
What is it that is needed to be said, and what is it that you're fighting right now?
Don't fall for feminism. Feminism is a lie, especially this new radical version of feminism that has embraced this transgender ideology, has embraced radical gender ideology. You need to reject that because feminism is responsible for the masculinization of women, and it's led to the murder of 63 million babies. It's tearing apart marriage, it's tearing apart society, and it's turned into a women's supremacy movement.
Yeah.
Women now are trying to have this boss babe independent attitude saying I'm better than men. Men are trash. Men are the worst. Hashtag kill all men trending on Twitter a while back. And so that's really the thing that is tearing the country apart most because women always set the standard of a culture. And if we don't hold that standard pretty high, then the culture's kind of going to go to shambles.
What is something that you will get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
When gender norms are followed in relationships, when men are able to lead and protect and women are able to follow and nurture, those tend to be the happiest relationships. I have yet to see a happy relationship where the woman is wearing the pants and the man just kind of goes along with whatever she wants. And there are a lot of relationships like that, but neither the man or the woman is happy in it.
Western feminism is a scam. I came across this video yesterday and a lot of things really rang true for me. My mother was, I would say, a victim of this scam, and so therefore, so was my family. She was taught by the company that she was working at the time. She was pushed into choosing between her family and her career. And at some point, I think you have to be brainwashed as a mother to think that your career and competing with men is so much more important than raising your family. A job will come and go. They don't care about you, but your family, there's nothing more important than family. And any culture that shames women into believing that what they're doing, raising their children and their family, is not the most important thing we can do for our future, that if that's what they're telling us, then wherever that message is coming from, it's a scam.
We need you back. We're gonna need you to come back.
Okay, so after making this video, I'm like on take 20 here. I have so much to say, I can't cram it even in 3 minutes. You want men back. Society doesn't want men back. Society doesn't want a straight, heterosexual, strong, independent male that provides and protects and defends his household and his family and his girl with all his might. We were the provider and the protector. We worked all day. We came home and we had a loving wife with food on the table that took care of the kids. And we didn't have to worry about the home nurturing part of life because that was taken care of from the woman, the old version of women.
A man with options can choose. And unfortunately, you're the worst option. No disrespect. No disrespect. Because here's the reality. There's two guys, right? Mm-hmm. There's a guy that makes $500,000. All things are equal. They're both handsome. They're both tall. They're both successful in their own sense, right? One is a successful teacher making $50,000. One is a successful doctor making $500,000. Which one is more attractive? Everything is equal.
It's okay.
Listen.
The feminism in her won't allow it.
No.
And I want to ask the kid, we want to know, are these girls on my level?
You know, I don't know too much about you, but I would say that, you know, they're on a level beneath the dirt.
Bro, he said level. You said level, bro. This kid is a legend, bro. I am certain that he's going in the right path. And I'm going to show you another clip of him right here humbling a bunch of women.
Literally. You're not even old enough.
So, you know, just a quick response to that, you know, I've been on Neon's stream a couple of days ago. He's a great guy. I wanted to let me come back on and talk to him. You know, I didn't know that I was going to be talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. But,
You're literally 15. What do you know?
You know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
She can do it, bro. She cannot name 10 books. That's crazy, bro. This kid is on another level. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it so far. Until next time, peace out.